The 1991 Rugby World Cup was the second edition of the Rugby World Cup, and was jointly hosted by England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland and France. At that time, the 5 European countries that participated in the Five Nations Championship making it the first Rugby World Cup to be staged in the Northern Hemisphere, with England as the host of the championship game. Following on from the success of the inaugural 1987 Rugby World Cup, the 1991 World Cup received increased attention and was seen as a major global sporting event for the first time. Also for the first time qualifying competitions were introduced as the number of entrants had increased from 16 nations 4 years before to a total of 33 countries. The 8 quarter-finalists from 1987 qualified automatically, with the remaining 25 countries having to qualify for the remaining 8 spots. The same 16-team pool knockout format was used with just minor changes to the point system. The pool stage of the tournament was nothing like 4 years earlier, with fewer one-sided matches, and the early stages produced a major shock when Western Samoa, who were making their debut in the tournament, defeated 1987 semi-finalist Wales 16-13 in Cardiff, resulting in the elimination of Wales, who finished third in Pool 3, making it the first time that one of the co-host nations was knocked out of the competition in the pool stages. Also notable in pool play was that Canada finished second in their pool to qualify for the quarter-finals in what remains Canada's best performance in the Rugby World Cup. Fiji, as quarter-finalists 4 years ago, had expected to occupy the position, but after the upset loss to Canada and a hammering by France, they were to lose even their final match against the unfancied Romanian team. Earlier, the opening match had pitted the holders New Zealand against the hosts England. New Zealand overturned a narrow half-time deficit to win the match in the pool. Both teams qualifying for the quarter-finals with easy victories in their other matches. Scotland beat Ireland to top their pool, again both teams qualifying. In the quarter-finals, neither Canada nor Western Samoa proved a match for New Zealand or Scotland, respectively. Meanwhile, England knocked out 1987 finalist France in a bruising encounter. Australia, in what was seen as the match of the tournament, pipped Ireland 19-18 in a thrilling match at Lansdowne Road, with a last-gasp try from fly half Michael Linney coming after the Irish took an unexpected 18-15 lead when loose forward Hamilton sensationally outpaced speedy winger David Campese over half the length of the pitch for a try. The semi-finals produced 2 tight matches. England overcame their Scottish rivals 6-9, a late drop goal deciding a tryless match in a torrential downpour at Murrayfield Stadium, and Australia defeated the defending world champions New Zealand 16-6 at Lansdowne Road. The World Cup final was played at Twickenham Stadium in London, and saw Australia triumph 12-6 against England, thanks to a first-half try from prop Tony Daly. Qualification. The following 16 teams, shown by region, qualified for the 1991 Rugby World Cup. Of the 16 teams, 8 of those places were automatically filled by quarter-finalists from the 1987 World Cup and did not have to play any qualification matches. 25 nations competed in a qualification process designed to fill the remaining 8 spots, bringing the total participation to 33 nations. In the event, there was only one change from the 1987 tournament, with Western Samoa appearing in place of Tonga. Stadium. Squads. Pools and format. As in the 1987 Rugby World Cup, the 16 nations were divided into 4 pools of 4 nations, with each nation playing their other pool opponents once, every nation playing 3 times during the pool stages. Nations were awarded 2 points for a win, 1 for a draw and 0 for a loss. The top 2 nations of every pool advanced to the quarter-finals. The runners-up of each pool faced the winners of a different pool in the quarter-finals. The winners moved on to the semi-finals, with the winners then moving on to the final, and the losers of the semi-finals contesting a 3rd-4th place playoff. Pool 1 was played in England, Pool 2 was played in both Scotland and Ireland with matches played in both Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, Pool 3 was played in Wales, Pool 4 was played in France. Points system. The point system that was used in the pool stage which was changed from 1987 was as follows: 3 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, 1 point for playing, A total of 32 matches were played throughout the tournament over 30 days from Thursday 3 October 1991 to Saturday 2 November 1991. Pool stage. Pool 1 equals. Pool 2 equals. Pool 3 equals. Pool 4 equals. Knockout stage. Quarter-finals equals. Semi-finals equals. Third place playoff equals. Final equals. Broadcasters. The event was broadcast in the United Kingdom by ITV, who took over the rights from the BBC. References. External links. Official Rugby World Cup site, full results and statistics at ESPN, World Cup referees on rugbyrefs.com.